What's up guys, Big Boss here with a build that might actually work in your games. Today I'm presenting to you Brimstone Amumu. Now, this build is actually viable unlike some of my more recent builds like Bitcoin Jin and Ramadan Yasuo. The main point is that you're going to want to be burning the enemy as much as possible. I mean, you're going to be putting out so much burn damage, it's going to be a war crime. It's actually really fun. So, I'll get things started. The abilities you're going to max. You're going to go E, W, Q. Your E does like a lot of damage, way more than it should. Your W does percent health damage, and since you're pretty much going full AP anyway, you're just standing there with your W active will be doing the passive damage, plus the burn damage on top of your runes and items that you're going to be taking. You're going to be doing so much damage. And then you're going to max Q. You get 2 stacks of Q at level 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter that that gets maxed last, right? So that's where you're going to be maxing that last. Now, for items, you're going to be starting a Liandry's Anguish because it pumps out a lot of burn damage. So you can probably guess what the second item is going to be. Demonic Embrace, because it also does additional burn damage on top of Liandry's. Then, for boots, I like to get Sorcerer's Shoes. I like to get that, like, either before Liandry's or after Liandry's, which depends on how much money I have. Because then that's just going to give you bonus magic penetration on top of your W damage. On top of your burn damage, you're going to be melting them. After that, you can get a Horizon Focus for your Q, so you can do bonus damage off that. Then you can get Shadow Flame for more magic penetration, and then if your game goes long enough, get a Rabadon's Death Cap to double your like AP, because then you're just doing way more damage than you ever should as a Mumu, right? All right, so for runes, it's pretty simple here. I like to take Dark Harvest, and then I'll take Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection, and then I like Ingenious Hunter, but you can probably run Relentless Hunter or Ultimate Hunter if you really feel like it. For your second tree, you're going to go the Sorcery Tree. You're going to take Absolute Focus and Scorch, because, you know, Scorch does more burn damage. And then Absolute Focus is going to give you bonus ability power when you're above 70% health. So if you, like, all-in someone at 100% health, you just turn into, like, an assassin, basically. And then I take a 2 Adaptive Force, 1 health scaling. Yeah, I mean, when you're playing this Amumu, your goal is not to be in a fight as long as possible. It's to get them down to low health as quickly as possible. You want to get them to, like, Dark Harvest range, and then once the Dark Harvest pops, they should pop like a balloon. If someone's escaping from you as Brimstone Amumu, you're doing something wrong, because you have a Q to engage with. Your W should be active before you engage anything. Your W should always be active. You're going to Q on them, E them, then once they're unstunned from your Q, you're going to ult them, and then you're going to E them again, and then if they're not dead yet, you're going to Q again, and that's going to stun them even longer. So after all that, if they are escaping from you, you're doing something wrong. And it's not the build, because the build is fantastic, it's wonderful, it works 100% of the time. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys this time. Subscribe, like, comment, spread the news about this channel. I'm trying to make more consistent builds. This one happened to be viable. They won't always be viable. They're probably going to be more like Ramadan Yasuo and Bitcoin Jin. But those are funnier to watch, I think. So, I don't know. If you enjoyed, like the video, subscribe. Thanks, appreciate it.